Hey guys, Todd Helms with Eastmans out here today to bring you a rifle review on the Christensen Arms Ridgeline FFT. Hey, while I got you here, drop down, mash that subscribe button, turn on your notifications bell, leave us a comment. Let us know what you like about this review, any questions that you may have, and just kind of overall stay in touch with us so you get notified every time we drop awesome content like this. Plus, we have a full slate of podcasts, including my podcast, which is the Wingmen podcast, talking about all things winged. Whether it's waterfowl, turkey, or upland, we cover it. We talk about it. All right, so let's get to the Christensen Arms Ridgeline FFT. This is a hunting-specific rifle. If you look at it first blush, you're like, yeah, man, that's a no muss, no fuss. Straight up, that's a hunting gun. And that's what Christensen Arms designed the Ridgeline FFT to do. It's light as a feather. The regular Ridgeline is light. The FFT is even lighter. This one tips the scale naked at 5.3 pounds. As it sits right now with a scope and a bipod on it, I'm just a tick over 7. It makes for a really lightweight, really handy rifle that I can carry for days and have at the ready when I need it. That's the beautiful thing about a hunting-specific rifle. We're not talking a long-range setup or an extreme long-range setup. We're talking a purpose-built hunting gun that's going to tip over bulls, tip over bucks when you need it. And it's going to be a joy to carry. Because let's face it, if you've got a 13-pound rifle, you might not want to lug it around all the time. And that's great. It can make great big long-range shots and throw bombs out there all day long. But I'll take a lightweight, hunting-specific platform that is easy to shoot, is super accurate, and is going to perform because I've got it in my hands when I need it to be. I don't have a rifle that's weighing me down that I don't want to maybe cross over to the next ridge because I'm tired, because I'm carrying a big, heavy rifle. I'll take a nice, lightweight, handy rifle like the Ridgeline FFT any day of the week. So you might be asking yourself, okay, Todd, what is, I get Ridgeline, you know, pretty simple, right? But what does FFT stand for? And that's flashed forged technology. If you look at the magazine, if you look at the hinge foreplate and the bolt knob on this rifle, they look really unique. They're all like swirled, and that's Christensen Arms' proprietary flash forging technology. And these are carbon fiber, and they cut down weight. Christensen Arms was able to shave down a pound off the FFT version of the Ridgeline over the original Ridgeline. So I shot some paper groups with it, and I shot some steel at the range to get it all dialed in and check that sub-MOA performance guarantee, and it lived up to that guarantee at the range. On the 400-meter gong, I hit within that close of each other, so that's sub-MOA, and I shot a 5-shot group that was, I don't know, it was small anyway, and a 3-shot group that was even smaller. The sub-MOA accuracy guarantee that Christensen Arms promises you is legit in the Ridgeline FFT, according to my testing. Christensen claims sub-MOA accuracy, and I got it with this gun. I've been impressed. So here's the groups that I shot. That's a 5-shot group. That's a 3-shot group. Now I've brought the gun out here in real-world conditions to get it off of the bench, off of the range to shoot some hunting-specific targets. I'm going to shoot some rocks here behind me at various ranges, in ranges that I would prefer to engage animals at, anywhere from 200 yards, which is what this gun's zeroed for, out to probably stretch it out to 4 if I can find a target that far. My maximum effective range is about 500 to 600 yards in a hunting scenario. Much further than that, and man, I want to shave distance. In fact, I want to shave a lot of distance. I'd much rather take shots between 2 and 3, or 2 and maybe 4, and that's what this gun is built to do. It's built to operate with extreme accuracy in hunting specific scenarios. Not that you can't stretch the legs on it, because a better shooter than me could definitely get more distance out of this gun. But I was interested in what this rifle could do 500 yards and in. All right, so on to the FFT stock. Flash forged technology allows Christensen Arms to create a stock that's tougher and lighter. So I told you they were able to shave over a pound in weight off of the regular Ridgeline. Little things like the bolt knob and the hinge floor plate using the FFT technology. Where we really see it is in this stock. It's a sporter style design. It's got a little bit of a negative comb, which is really nice, especially for people with longer necks. I handed this to my wife. She's really tall and slender. She has a hard time getting down and getting a good cheek weld on a traditional sporter style stock. That was not a problem thanks to that little bit of negative comb on here. Really deep dished out traditional Christensen style grip, pistol grip. It's very comfortable in the hand. So this stock features stainless steel bedding pillars, and it's also spot bedded. So it means that you get full free float in here, and the action isn't just like sitting in the stock. It's solid, and it's in there nice and tight for a firm foundation, but it doesn't have a lot of contact points to it, which really helps the rifle's harmonics and helps increase accuracy. Another thing I really like about Christensen Arms, guys, is they offer a wide array of chamberings in all of their rifles, and the Ridgeline FFT is no different. All of the hot new chamberings, all the hot new cartridges are available in the Ridgeline FFT, like 6.5 PRC, 7mm PRC, 300 PRC. Those are all really popular right now. This one is a 6.5 Creedmoor. And it's kind of just the standard cartridge anymore that a lot of guns that I test come in 6.5 Creedmoor. But you got lots of options. They make this in a 6mm Creedmoor, which is that's my personal favorite of the Creedmoor rounds. 22-250, 7 Rem Mag, 280 Ackley improved. Man, just a whole spate of Western hunting proven performance cartridges. Christensen has you covered with the Ridgeline FFT that way. Go on the website, check it out. You get full specs on there, a full rundown. Even barrel break-in procedure is outlined on the website for you. And you can see all of the different chamberings that this rifle's offered in as well. So enough talk. I've shot it at the range. I want to shoot it out here under field shooting conditions because putting it on sandbags and shooting it off the bench is good for sighting in, but it ain't real great practice. And yes, I said ain't, sorry. Enough talk, let's put this thing to work. All right, so we got the gun loaded up, put 3 rounds in it, just gonna close the bolt. I have a rock picked out at 210 yards, and we're gonna send it. I am gonna use hearing protection on this because it's a muzzle brake, not a suppressor. So we'll go from there. I'm gonna shoot with a rear rest, rear support with a pack, and then I've got the Bog death grip that I like to use here for my front support. Might have to play with the height adjustment a little bit, but we'll get it dialed in like we're on a hunt. Pretend that's a mule deer buck out there at 210 yards. Fire in the hole. Pretty sure I smacked it. Let's do another one. Yeah, I'm whacking it. Whoo! That's 2 solid smacks at 210 from a hunting position. I got a rear rest. I got my gun in the vise. That's great. I like that. 2 solid hits at 210 yards. Let's pick out a different target, maybe a little bit further, and see if we can hit that. All right, so I'm 283 yards to my next target. I'm gonna shift around a little bit. Oh yeah, right at the base of it. I like it. Oh yeah. I like it. I'm gonna dial it back to 0. Let's find something a little further away to shoot and maybe do some prone shooting. All right, so I'm 335 yards. That gives me about the same MOA and come up as that. Now I'm gonna dial 3.25 and I'm gonna just hold a little high. There's a nice slab of rock down here and it's got a dark divot in it that's probably this big around. That's what I'm gonna shoot for. Oh, I put it right in the hole. I wasn't planning on it. I literally put it right in the hole. You can see the dirt coming out of the hole. Man, for a 5.3 pound rifle, hunting weight, a shade over 7, that is accurate. 335 yards. I tell you what, guys, for a hunting rifle, a lightweight little hunting gun, that's pretty good. There is no better practice than getting out in the field, shooting at various distances on rocks. If you can throw prairie dogs or varmints or maybe hunt coyotes with this rig, even better. Moving targets, especially like prairie dogs, varmints, rock chucks, anything like that in the off season is going to up the ante in your shooting practice. I'm gonna practice right in my wheelhouse with this gun, so I know when the time comes and that big old muley buck comes walking up the ridge, I can put it on him with the Christensen Arms Ridgeline FFT. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Make sure you leave any questions or comments you have. I'll do my best to get back to you on those. And make sure you're out there checking out different rifles this time of year. Till next time, guys, we'll see you in the field.